Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I literally am just getting out of bed, so pardon me how I look. I just want to show you something that I found literally in the first verse I read um, in my Bible this morning when I woke up. It served as a confirmation for something I realized in the Book of Cave of Treasures. Okay. Um, So what this video is about Golgotha, and um, the scriptures tell us that this is the center of the earth. Okay, this is where Christ was crucified. This is where Abraham went to sacrifice Isaac. This is where Adam's body was buried, along with many of our patriarchs. This is where the Ark of the Covenant was found. Um, it just goes on and on. This is probably the most important place on the earth. And the Book of Cave of Treasures tells us a story about um, when the earth was created, why this is called the center of the earth. Okay, so here we are in the Book of the Cave of Treasures. This is a little long. I'm going to re-highlight this here, if you don't mind. Okay. So past and future we have for the book. Here we are. So we're talking about Golgotha here, and um, we are in context. We are in the death of Noah, and this is about how Noah was instructed to bury Adam's body at Golgotha, along with Shem, etc. We see this in Yasher chapter 3, which is the last video I shared on the channel. We hear about this. But anyway, we hear about this event. This is a huge event, the burial of Adam. And Adam was buried where? Adam was buried in Golgotha, okay? By angelic um, by angelic authority. They divided this stone, this hill, and placed him in and then sealed it up. Okay? Because Adam's body is going to be used for the day of redemption in our future in ways we cannot perceive. So, very important. So let's read what the Book of Cave of Treasures says. Okay? Now remember, we are living on a flat earth model. Okay? So there the all right, so we're talking about Golgotha. There the four corners of the earth embrace each other. For when God made the earth, his power went before it, and the earth from its four quarters ran after it. So pretty much what this is saying, the earth, we all know about the four corners of the earth in our scriptures, right? So this is saying when God created the earth back in Genesis 1, the four corners of the earth by power of the winds grew and eventually met each other at a certain place at Golgotha. So what happens when four corners meet each other? It makes what? A cross. So this stuff will be in the description box below. His power stood still and motionless. There shall redemption be made for Adam and for all his posterity. So, to repeat, there the four quarters of the earth embrace each other. For when God made the earth, his power went before it and the earth, and from its four quarters ran after it, like the winds and the swift breezes. Okay? That is the center of the earth. Okay? So when four corners meet each other, it makes a cross by no coincidence. Okay? So, the point of this is we actually see this confirmed in the book of Enoch. And most people will probably read this, when they read this in the book of Enoch, unless we've read the book of Cave of Treasures, we have no idea what it's talking about. It's just really deep, flat earth kind of cosmological stuff that we don't really understand. But you know what? We understand it now. So here we are. This is the R.H. Charles translation, but I found the Lawrence translation to actually nail this more accurately, because now we understand what it's talking about. So the book of Enoch, chapter 18, verse 1. Enoch is taken in a vision by the heavens, by the angels, okay? I then surveyed the receptacles of all the winds, perceiving that they contributed to adorn the whole creation, and to preserve the foundation of the earth. This is exactly what we read in the book of Cave of Treasures, that the winds, the earth was created by the four winds, the four corners of the earth. Okay? I surveyed the stone which supports the corners of the earth. I also upheld the four winds which bear up the earth. Okay? So I'm going to leave you to, I'll put this all in the description box below. I'll leave you to read this on your own and you can see it yourself. So this is a confirmation of what we read of in the book of Cave of Treasures, and what we could read of by no coincidence is the forming of Golgotha. The center of the earth was formed what? In a cross. So amazing, amazing. Where Christ was crucified, etc. So really amazing, guys. I'll leave this all in the description box below. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day. Happy Pentecost. Whether it's the right day or not, I don't know. But okay, guys. Shalom.